What's up, y'all? This is a trap guy sitting in the bins. Alright, man, let me talk to y'all, you know what I'm saying? From my perspective about life. Everybody has a choice to make. Ooh, my bad. You're allowed to speak your mind, speak your piece, so let me do the same. Yeah, I'm getting dental work done, and I might talk a little funny, but it eventually be taken care of. Plus, I'm dehydrated. I haven't drank any water. I need to go get some, but I don't drink sink water anymore. So, yeah, I need to go get some. But yeah, let me get to my point. You know, every man has a right to make a decision, to decide what they want to do. You don't have to rush. There's no rush. There's nothing that needs to be rushed. Again, I talked to y'all about the pattern of doing it different ways, pattern, the hamster wheel, doing what others are doing, competing with others, the pattern, the roadmap, the blueprint that's out here in the world that says people, this is how you become successful working with, for others, private sector or working for corporate. But my thing is, just in my opinion, you don't have to be like what others say or what another man thinks you should be like. All that shit is overrated. Stop worrying about the aggression of another man and what he or she is talking about. A lot of people just want to be off and onto some dumb shit where they're like, they have it all going on. Or you need to be somewhere that you're not fit to be. Learn yourself and walk at your pace. Do what you need to do to meet your goals and your challenges and understand who you are. That's the way I look at life. You can get the greatest out of life when you're in an appropriate situation for yourself. I'm sitting back and I always say I'm listening. I am listening. I'm listening and I'm watching. I'm tired of people dissing each other, man. Especially black men dissing each other, man. Or black women dissing black men for what? There's all kinds of ways that you've seen other people do it to get to the money. Because that's one thing that we definitely have to do is be financially astute and manage our finances, and they don't stop. You know what I'm saying? So, regardless of where you get yours, the pressure does not have to be on you to be like what somebody else is. They're just giving their example. They're just showing you their ways. They're just speaking to you in a way in which they think it should be done. But you don't have to live with their motherfucking pressures. You don't have to worry and hang on to you're not good enough from the outside world. Do motherfucking you. And that will make you the happiest you could ever be. Don't let no man, don't let no woman, or any other which they always say man, woman, child, or any other entity whatsoever stop you from being happy. Don't let them judge you so much that you lose your way. They not your God. They not your God. They're quick to say something negative about you. They're quick to talk about you. They're quick to say what I'm saying to you. Oh, that nigga this, that nigga that. Well, I'm fast, I'm slow. I don't give a fuck what you say. I'm in the race. And I'm not paying attention to negativity. Even though I hear it, I know there's a lane for it, just like there's a lane for being competitive. Just like there's a lane for being aggressive. And some people need that shit, man. That's for you. That's not for me. I'm in my zone, in my pocket. I'm doing what I need to do. And I get the same or better results. I'm not worrying about spending another motherfucker's money. And I didn't want to cuss, but I did. But I'm not worrying about spending somebody else's money or getting their money. All money ain't good money. All situations are not made for everybody. You gotta know what's best for you and stick with that. You may feel me or you may not. You may understand me or you may not. You may hear me or you may not. You might be listening or you might not. It doesn't matter if you only care about you. It's not that you love yourself, it's that all you care about is what you say and what you're doing, and fuck everybody else. That's not not the answer at all. For everybody, that's not the answer. You stick to tearing people down, you're gonna get your karma. Or you're going to realize nobody really wants to be around you. And that's why when you climb up and you have setbacks, you can't call people up and ask them for a loan or do something for you because they always wanted to see you fail. They just was around you because you had shit. You'll know loyalty when you are a person that's genuine. If you come from the heart, if you doing things the right way and treating people back, you will get that blessing back. You will get the support to where it is where you'll get such the support where you won't even have to fall down. And you don't have to ask for no GoFundMe or reach out to talk to nobody. They'll catch you before you even begin to fall because you are blessed like that. All these scamming and get rich and just lies and deceit and you overemphasizing your life or it's a bunch of hype. It's not real. You'll be exposed. You see, let me tell you something about me real quick. I've thought about it. Now, there are people that have been following me and watching me for years, and they only do it The ones that have done it is because they either love me or hate me. But I'm not following them at all. Online, yeah, I subscribe to people and listen to them and this and that. But I'm talking about like in real life, I don't follow them. They follow me. It's a sick job of a human being, especially a male, to go around following men. That's woman shit. Why you worrying about what? I'm not just saying to say, why you really worried about what I got? Answer that for yourself, not for me. Answer that for you. Why you worried about what another man got or has or what he's doing, pocket watching, or just looking over here and being in jealousy when the whole world, when there's enough for the whole world to make money? There's so much the fleecing of America and the international abuse of money and everything else that you could have 1,000,000 quadrillion lives and you can't spend it. There's enough space on this earth, all over this earth, for people to be able to have big ass properties for themselves. Do you realize that? Okay, let me give you an example real quick. Bank of America. No, not Bank of America. Wells Fargo had many situations where it lost millions of dollars from theft, scams, and people stealing. And they getting sued. Well, Wells Fargo and Chase Bank sued multi-million-dollar lawsuits by the courts, having to pay back big money and taking big losses every day, seconds upon seconds of the day. You hear and read a storyline, or you see one. $34 million, $325 million stolen, lost, or owed by Wells Fargo or Chase Bank or Bank of America or any bank, period. They still existing. Come on, bro. They still existing. The bank is. The United States government taking care of natural disasters, bringing in FEMA, emergency funding coming to them for every single thing. America's sending millions upon millions of dollars overseas to fight wars. Or programs for us, the poor or the rich or the middle class or whatever, whomever. And there's still paper to be printed. Why you niggas can't never understand that there is enough to go around for everybody. And you stuck on stupid. Stop worrying about somebody else and do you. I keep telling you, your life expectancy is maybe at most 120. And people living longer. But across the board, people dying because of things they do wrong. But when you go through depression, when you go through mental illness, when you go through setbacks with relationships, whether it be divorce or you get incarcerated, or you have a physical problem, or you being abused, or you got scammed, or somebody stole your identity, or any motherfucking thing in the world that you could think of that gave you a setback, nigga, you can bounce back and come up and be better than you ever were. Stop thinking that person is cooler than you, or she's downed you so much that you can't rehab yourself and get somebody else that's better than her. You learn from each situation. You grow from that. That's what this life is about. Some people can hear me, and some people will never understand what I'm saying. My motherfucking ways about me, maybe it's my tone, maybe it's the way I look, maybe whatever it can be that they want to have deaf ears about my communication. That's for them. That's for them. But if I touch you and I reach you, no matter how I do it, just listen to me. You always can find a way back if you just get your ass up and take it one step at a time and try. Rehabilitate yourself. Look in the mirror, groom yourself, tell yourself if you gotta write it on the mirror, I love me, I love myself. Pray, meditate, fast, eat, exercise, keep going at it. But always manage yourself financially, crossing your T's and dotting your I's about your financial situation, and be real with yourself. Even if you're fucking broke, you can come up out of it. Don't worry about where you live at. You can live anywhere and still make it. You might have to eat certain things, but you're going to have food, and you still can get up to get to the point where you start eating what you want. Clothing should not be a barrier for you to get dressed and walk in life. You don't have to have name brand shit and walk around with, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna make it short about it. Just make sure the shit's clean. And if you can't get it clean, try your best to figure out a way to do it. Because that's very important, to have your hygiene together at some point. Because you have to have an image about yourself, about, being kept well. But if you can't groom yourself, still do what you gotta do to survive in life until you can get and do better. Till you can get where you need to get to and do better. And the reason why I say that, because there are some people who really think that they ain't gonna accept me if I don't have this type of clothing on, these type of shoes on, these type of glasses on, or my hair is not cut, or I got missing this or missing that, or I'm overweight, or I'm underweight, or my complexion, or my skin is not good enough, whatever way it may be. Or I speak in a way in which people don't like. They're going to talk about you regardless, so why not? Don't worry about it. Just live life. Just live life. Get yours. I'm the trap guy, man. I'm bringing it to you as the best way I can to let you know that we only live once. Let's get it, man. Let's get this money. That's all we mainly have in common. Love is the idea of being with someone who will reciprocate what you want. But if you're an asshole, if you got fucked up ways, if you were raised wrong, if you do things wrong on purpose, if you treat a person like trash, you'll get that same result, the reflection, or people gonna walk away from you, or you're gonna have too many at one time and you're not gonna be able to choose. But this is only one life. Do the best you can with it. It's the Trap God, man. True Spitter. The Angry Black Alley Cat. And of course, Kod Testimonies. The best underground trap rapper that Texas will ever know. I'm out here in these streets, and I get it each day and every day. You do what you want with me, but you're not going to break me. I can tell my story just like you can tell yours because everybody has one to tell. You can pay me or you can keep it missing. I love y'all, man. It's a Trap God, and I'm out. I'll holler at y'all later, fam. Peace.